Hello, hello. Let's see if we're all up and running. It does look like we're up and running. This is the Daemon Forever. Continuing where we left off in Final Fantasy 16. But as always, before we start, I'll make sure that the stream is up and running well. Audio is being captured well, both from the microphone and also from the game. And it does indeed look like that is the case. We're good to go, basically. Alright, so let's just get back into the game. So right now the main story quest is to head to the capital of the Empire, Oriflamme, and go about trying to find the Mother Crystal. I've done this quest. Oh yeah, so we talked to that dude. So that's done. There should not be anything new at these stores, unless they're different in different areas.
How do?
How do? Yeah, Lionheart Tonic. Yeah, it's the Lionheart Tonic, that's the...
Take care out there, eh?
Okay. Maybe it didn't capture that last time. Hopefully it captured us talking to the dude that was out here. That was really cool. Anyway, there's not much else to do except running around in some of these areas, but we'll leave that be for now. Let's talk to Gav. And at some point we'll start going towards Oriflamme. I don't know. Oh, I like this song so much.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Not exactly, dude.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Or just got some sass to her as well. I like that. Yeah, 3 dominants just strolling into the capital. Yeah, no one's gonna notice that. So I guess we have to head off from here. From Lost Wing. Did we not open? Oh yeah. So we can't go there from any of these areas. Oh, there were blocked off paths, weren't there? Yeah. I think I leveled up all my equipment. I might look at my abilities to see if there's something I wanted to add there.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Wait, oh, we're not traveling with Jill. Oh. I thought we were. I need to remember, so I'm increasing the world damage, yeah. Doggo! I wanted to look at. Abilities, how much do I have? 1495, and this is 1695. 200 more. Excuse me, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Apologies. So let's keep that up.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
They're still talking about the same thing. So this path was not accessible previously, but now it is. Can we actually ride a chocobo?
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
I wouldn't say safe, but at least now it's possible.
Can we? Can we? Can we? I do remember in Final Fantasy 15, between walking, chocobo, and the car, I actually preferred going on chocobo because the car would automatically stop, I think, for random encounters sometimes. On foot, you couldn't really evade people, so you'd have to fight as well. On chocobo, however, you could go anywhere as well. You weren't stuck to roads. So I need to get used to the, again, gameplay is so unique that I need to get used to it all the time. Good doggo, good doggo.
What a fine home.
Good boy.
They could have animated that better, I think. What's the map look like? Okay, so there's stuff here. Hello. No wonder I'm not locked on. Oh crap, missed. I timed that really bad.
Lend me your strength.
I am not reading his pattern at all. Part of me just doesn't want to, it just wants to fight.
Better already.
Oh, I like that. Oh, still not dead. That time. Ooh. What's that? Increases burning blade damage by 7%. Ooh. Wicked Wheel. Which one's Wicked Wheel? That's the one that goes in the air, I think. This is very specific. I'd like something that's less specific from all these. But okay. Like this. Metal is defense, isn't it? Yeah, but percentage should be better than numbers right now. Attack damage 10% would be 2. Huh. Oh no, 10% would be 20. Sorry, what am I doing? Failing maths. Anyway, ability points is still 1547. Ooh, closer, closer. No health though, but we'll get the potions back on a retry anyway. Be nice if I remembered where I could run to get potions. Ciao cabows. You get him, Doggo.
Stay down.
Are you attacking something else? No.
There. North Reach.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is... Okay, that's interesting actually. I wonder where this goes. Is that... I think these guys are friendly, so that's fine. I see items. Just want to go get some items. Oh, okay. Those don't look so friendly. I guess let's head into the North Reach first. No harm, no foul. Oh, I can hear Toggle running alongside. Pretty cool.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
You! Do you know of any brothels?
Back off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
My bad, my bad.
Roast antelope. How about a plum for the apple of your eye?
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a brat.
Eggs, whites, ales, beans, ciders.
Yay!
Gonna buy something or not?
It's weird how this turns on when we're here, but also kind of interesting.
And what can I do for you?
It's weird how this thing is for sale. Like, why it's much weaker than the weapon you would have gotten through the main story. Briar clamshell. If anything, the thing that costs the most and is probably worthwhile getting is the music,
I'll be here if you need me.
which is weird. Actually, let's sell some stuff.
And what can I do for you?
I'll keep these for now. Ooh, these are expensive. Just to sell the stuff that's valuable.
I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. That's the best I can do.
Oh, more.
I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital.
Not that I need more money, but you know.
Come back again.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray brand. Each one is handcrafted.
Okay, so that's a quest one. Was there something on the other side? Oh, sunsetting. Anyone here want to say hello?
For this one.
No, not really. Chocobo carriages. Okay. We still kind of stand out in this attire.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Oh, Clive. Wait.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
Ooh. We got 10 more ability points. Weird. Maybe let's make a save. You save.
What the hell are you doing?
Touch
We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
This doesn't really work when I'm dressed the way I am. Or Clive is, at least.
Back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
No, Clive, run! Ooh, flowers. Oh no, how did Toggle get in? How did Toggle, can we just go back out? Hey buddy.
I think I haven't got my eye on you, branded. On you go.
What about you? No?
That's the day done then.
This is a fairly big area too. Interesting.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour, and they'd have us march again.
I'm just wandering around seeing what's up. What the place looks like. I will go back into where I need to go in a bit if I don't get lost. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Word is that the legions are ready into...
The markets are...
It's a nice area.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
This is a weird sequence of walking a bit and talking to the same person again and again.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Get money out of this, even though it's a favor, which is weird. Oh, new quest available nearby. That's a lot of quests. Friend of the people, the one beyond the wall. I might just gotta go back and talk to. Oh my god. Oh, I thought this was Isabel.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
Tatienne?
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
The man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Okay, I can go there. I can pick up all the quests along the way. Cool.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars.
Okay, see, I guess that makes sense as to why these quests open up once you get the seal, because of instances like this, where they recognize you and are happy to ask for help, because they trust you.
Would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Sure.
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles, which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Cool. 3 heavy purses.
The markets are a veritable midden.
Can I get down there from here? Hello.
These crystals here are for citizens only.
Oh, look at them go to work.
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe it! The bastard's wearing the moon and stars!
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either.
Well, I do need more potions, so...
Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Oh, we don't not do it straight away, okay.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars. Thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others. A simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
I didn't really catch all of that, but okay. It's a quest. We need to do something. Let's do this.
Thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed. not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying, then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Heard the bones fell favorably.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Oh, I need to be subtle.
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Maybe I should read some of the
Not half as much as I need this.
information
Thank you. I don't
for these
need it
items.
here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
No, it's not. I thought he said the barracks, so surely... What's closest? 77. So someone here?
That's the day done then. Drinks and the veil.
Wait. Aha.
I have something for you.
Food prepared by Matthew for 3 overworked and underfed bearers employed in Northreach Garrison. Okay, it wasn't really that worth it.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you.
No worries.
You need to leave. Now. Please.
Grandad, who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames. And you, if you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Now let's see if this guy is free. Oh, still not free. Interesting. That's interesting.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
Oh, he looks so tired.
Rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
Oh, that's so good. That voice acting is so good. Oh.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
the capital. Let's fight, actually.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we? Make it quick. I'm not in the habit of waiting on bearers.
Let's save first, just in case. I guess we can always retry, so that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Unless he's like level 40 or something.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. Alright, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go cry to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
Oh, we're not fighting both. Okay.
Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
It's over.
Oh, he gets kicked in the air.
So you know one end of a bullet from me. Stay down. Enough.
I'm sorry, that was so funny.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Huh. So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
It's over.
Got potential. I'll give you that.
Okay, that was funny.
Can I go now?
Gregor's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Oh, I wonder if that changes if they actually did manage to hit you. Alright, let's talk to this dude.
Bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Brandy?
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely. Fool was there, nigh on every night.
Okay, so we're going to pass there anyway. Okay. Okay, let's get this one done then. Oh.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
I did not realize she was here.
Etienne. You could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. But that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Alright, let's do this.
Right. You there! Fancy a drop of the Come, treat yourself!
Fresh fish, all from the sea of grace this very morning.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Every Johnson jostle of this unexceptional leather sack is accompanied by an eerily melodic tinkling that is slightly best ignored. Yeah, I don't care what's in it.
That isn't a burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
If I learn you let the guards find that bottle, you'll have me to answer to.
Yes, yes.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package, fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Be gone?
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
I can see where this is going.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now.
Shoo, shoo.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
I'm be dead in a ditch.
Speak of this to anyone, and there'll be nightshade.
The dame gave you her moon and stars, did she?
No one's allowed through the gate.
Interesting. See you guys. Okay, let's talk to... Oh, there is a way of telling the difference between quest 1 and quest 2. There's a number with the quest 2.
Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale, until his appetite exceeded his means. Now he is loyal to me.
Who's Bertrand? The name does sound familiar. Yeah, I'm trying to think, but I can't really remember off the top of my head.
Ah, you have returned.
I have indeed.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed.
Necessary seems a bit of a stretch.
A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Quest complete. I hate that you can't just quickly run by the quest complete screen. Quickly mash through all the different things you get.
Alright. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Both?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
How does this work? Can I just go there? Oh, I can just go there. Okay, I didn't think that was going to be the case. I thought I had to wait for...
The Dame may have given you leave to walk freely about Northridge, but one step outside these walls, and you're just another branded, with a target on his back.
Yet here I go.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
This is true. I wish I had a chocobo.
That's enough for today, Branded.
This is a really cool sequence running up to the capital, I think.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be.
The set.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
I wasn't paying attention. Was this a pet or what?
There's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
How do they expect us to finish the harvest when the ones the capital sends us are already half stone?
Okay, so they know. Okay. Let's just get this quest too as well.
You, Branded, here.
Bernard.
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded.
Oh, dude, do we have time to go through this? You were wanting me to hurry up.
That way, towards the coast. Go and see that you kill the beast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried.
I know.
Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
But you have toggle, so you should be good.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it.
Oh.
Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Can we just continue doing this? Huh. I've never chained it like that before.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Oh, father needs my sword. Wait, no, that came out wrong. That came out so wrong. Oh, seriously.
Wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame.
And one of them was almost stoned as well, because his leg was stony. Ah, really annoying actually. Dealing with these people like this.
You, Brandy, come here How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Ooh. Let's go with the first one.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You, sir, the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Ooh, that's interesting if that happens in the future.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
I know it sounds bad of me to like think this way, but coming from Clive, who had a really sheltered upbringing and who's a dominant and not just a bearer, makes this all feel a bit like you have to be someone special to actually be a worthwhile bearer, basically. Yeah, I feel like it would be best if it was another bearer having to go through all this.
Victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
I also like being able to do this on my own, as Clive, rather than as a group. This way you're learning about the world without someone else kind of telling you about it, and instead you're just learning as you go along.
I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed. and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Oh.
Is this your doing? Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
And no one's going to bury them. Because we ain't.
You don't have to. Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Ooh, can we get... Yes, we can get the ability. Nice. I'm gonna do that straight away. What's the master? Allow assignment to any icon. Okay, yeah, I don't care about that. Now we need to equip it. Hey, it didn't heal me. How come? Oh, does it only heal... Oh yeah, the Phoenix. It only heals that grey bar. Yeah, I think, yeah. Where are their bodies? Where are their bodies? Oh, you can see the blood though. Oh, that's something at least. Oops.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
Oh no. Is it going to be a branded?
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Is it going to be a bearer, a young bearer or something, being treated as a pet? Hmm.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
I don't really know if it's part of the game or not, but during some of that moments, it felt like you could hear kind of like this beating, like a heartbeat, as Clive was getting annoyed. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know, that might just be me imagining things.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Okay, that ended up being a better ending, at least. A decent ending. Okay.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Alright, I need to do something quickly. On my phone, so I'm not actually moving far away. I am getting a bit of a headache, so I don't really know how much I'll play tonight. Okay, let's see. Wait. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try this again. Sorry, I need to think about some stuff, which is why I'm taking my time. Ooh, it's one of those things where you just want to write, trying to write a text or an email, and you're just trying to find the right words, and you don't want to overcomplicate it, but you also don't want to be too assuming. Like, you don't want to assume people know every single thing that you want to talk about, for instance, if any of what I'm talking about makes sense. Okay. What are we doing? Quests. It somewhat annoys me if there are merchants and they're highlighted as if there's something new, but there probably isn't something new. Is there? Yeah, I don't think there is anything new. Unless this is new. This might be new. Can't say I was paying that much attention to the different versions. I just want something that's good. Either something that's good for one icon, boost everything, or for one ability, boost everything within that ability, the willpower, the damage, and the time reduction. Then to me that would be worthwhile. As this is kind of like, it's way too specific for me to care right now. Oh wait, sorry. Wait. What? It's oh, there he is. Someone by the stables, isn't it? There we go.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she
I did like the way he turned to look at us.
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
A trader? Oh yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
I'll be needing some more straw for the stables.
Trade Bob.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I am.
How everyone's so like afraid of the dame is kind of.
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago.
It's funny, but also kind
With a
of
scar over his eye.
contrived.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Nearby ruins. Ooh, that's interesting. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to the story for the most part.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
Carry on my wayward son. So there are some ruins here.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Oh yeah, I don't have any more. Might die here. Wait, I have this. Come on, heal me. that does not last for a long time. Doesn't help that I miss. Have you been helping me, Doggo? Much appreciated.
It's over. Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
No.
Well, the wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry.
Is that a letter? Oh, cool.
So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
You both found who we were searching for.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
No, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatien by.
It'd be nice if you could stay at like an inn or rest somewhere to heal. But it's fine, I guess.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatien. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Veil counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Doggo. The whole things with the bearer has been sad and but it really hits well, I think, sometimes with these side quests. They're the best parts, or one of the best parts so far.
It amuses me that Cid would choose a chapel for your rendezvous. There never was a more unrepentant soul in all the realm.
Oh. Where is that? How do I get there? Oh, is there a path here? Let's go to the chapel at least and see what the people have to say. I might not enter Oriflamme today. Like I said, I might have a I do have a bit of a headache.
Tell her, the dame, how I helped to find the girl? You wouldn't have.
And I might want to rest a bit. Personally, not Clive with his low HP. Actually, let's save him. I am so annoyed with the vibration. It's such a meaningless vibration. Wait, where is it? I'm just going to turn it off. It does it when you save, like seriously. I guess it's a confirmation that you have saved, but still. I'd rather there be like a noise or something better to indicate you have saved.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
A tunnel underground? That looks such like a Dark Souls kind of Arnolondo-esque area. Have you already just made it? Just like that? Okay, that was okay. I was expecting more, but sure.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than it. Brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
Such has always been the way, and so everyone has just continued.
Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
Might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Northern Sandrak. So we've gone there, and now this will be Drake's Head, Oriflamme, holy capital of Sandrak. In majestic silence has Drake's Head ever stood vigil over the empire of Sandrak and its bejeweled capital. But that will be where I call it. No quest to do. Done all of them. Do I want to go buy anything? I might just go back to the hideaway quickly. I love this notion that we travel out, go all the way to our goal, and then we like, get ready before you actually go into the capital, come all the way back to the hideaway. I just love that notion of us doing this.
counting on you. You and Jill both.
So I don't expect us to be able to do any level up.
Yes? What?
Sorry, not leveling up, but like
Don't curse
upgrading
weighing
of
you down.
items. What did she say? Something about a heavy purse weighing me down. Well, I mean, I don't buy anything, so.
Is that all?
Oh, Uga.
I see I'm busy here. So, what'll it be?
Yep, none of this is good. This is what we have. Can we not reinforce something? There we go. No. What are we? Ah.
Anything else?
The fellow back there is an intelligencer, tasked with tracking down Sid. Got separated from his unit and left for dead, till his target found him and brought him back here. Half wish he'd left him there.
That's interesting. I wonder what's going to happen to him. So is my HP still low? Oh no, it's full. Ah, unless it was made full just by the cutscene. Okay, that might have happened as well.
Wanted to send a message, most likely.
But did she have to go so far?
The reports from Eastpool are disturbing. We knew the Vicereine had no love for her subjects, but to order the slaughter of an entire village.
Yeah, well, we'll get her.
Clive! You're alright! I thought you might be... Oh.
Hold on, hang on there.
I heard Otto barking at his...
Alright, I think that's going to be it for me for this session, really. It's a short session. We didn't actually do anything with regards to the Mother Crystal. It's just, I think it's been a long day as well, and I do feel knackered. So I think I'm going to call it there, and next time we're just going to be going straight into Oriflamme, which is nice. Alright, so that will be it for me. Let's make a save just in case. Alright. Oops. Alright. That's it for me for this session. It's a short session, but I do like the bearer side stories that have been cropping up throughout the game. And to be fair, that's a little bit of more interest to me than the whole politics and iconic or icon story. But I'm sure it will all tie in together anyway. Yep, so that's it for me for this session. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.